This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm FREDRICKS with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Across Arizona, we're seeing the return of masks. Tempe's mandate requiring face coverings in city-owned buildings kicked in Friday. And the Phoenix Union High School District announcing they will require all students and staff to mask up. When we reached out to Governor Ducey, his office said public schools can't enforce mask requirements and sent us this statement saying, quote, Arizona is not anti-mask or anti-mask mandate. As the governor has often said, mask usage is up to parents. This is not a state decision. Ultimately, it's about parental choice, something Arizona has long supported. Friday's update to the state's COVID dashboard added 1,900 new cases, a steady increase over the past several days, and the highest number we've seen since February. Staying with the mask debate now, ASU updating its policy. They're strongly recommending anyone on campus and inside a university building wear a face covering. ASU's fall semester begins in just a few weeks. As all this unfolds, thousands of Arizonans and millions of Americans are at risk of losing their homes this weekend. Saturday at midnight, the CDC's temporary ban on most evictions comes to an end. Congress is meeting this weekend to deal with the potential fallout, but there's no guarantee anything will happen. We spoke to the executive director of Wildfire Arizona, an organization focused on poverty in our state. She says the fallout from this won't be immediate. Instead, it'll come gradually over the coming weeks.
I think we'll begin to see more and more families looking for new places to live. And unfortunately, I think we'll see more families moving to the streets because they're not going to be able to find those places to live.
An ASU study predicts without the moratorium, 80,000 households in Arizona are at risk for homelessness. Are you worried what will happen to you or your family when the eviction moratorium ends? There are resources out there that can help you make ends meet. Go to abc15.com/rebound. We've put together guides on how to apply for rental assistance, unemployment, and more. Recent flooding across the state reminding us about the importance of flood insurance. FEMA updating its rates so that factors like distance to bodies of water, types of flood exposure, and the cost of replacing a building will be considered by the agency when charging premiums. That means the more prepared that you are, the less you may have to pay. Local leaders in Provincetown, Massachusetts, making so much progress that the entire town's rates dropped by as much as 10%.
What we are demonstrating to FEMA by that is we are paying attention to substantial improvements, substantial damage to buildings.
If you're looking for a policy, go to floodsmart.gov. Flags at half-staff Friday honoring an EMT shot on the job who has died from his injuries. Jacob Dindinger, one of several first responders shot when a man went on a shooting spree after a house fire earlier this month in Tucson. A hero's procession through the streets of Tucson honoring the EMT. His family says he was living his dream on a path to become a firefighter. He was just 20 years old. Good news for Valley families looking to do something this weekend. The McCormick-Stillman Railroad Park is open for rides again. The park in North Scottsdale damaged by last week's monsoon storms, and employees there have been working all week to get it back up and running again. For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC 15 mobile app.